Hi everyone, it's all bike day today. Now what I've just done, I've just fixed my INNOVV. I did have a problem with no electrical assistance, but I'm staying in the garage because I'm just about to fit a new camera, well, a new camera system to my everyday bike. This is made by INNOVV, and a lot of the time motorcycle camera manufacturers, but they've made this product for bikes, and it's a system that is designed to stay in place, and you don't have to recharge these cameras. You actually use a power bank to power it on a daily basis, but there's a decent feature that I'm going to try and show after I've put it on. So the first thing I've got to do, I've got to take all my mounts off because I've got camera mounts absolutely everywhere, and we're going to find some place to put this. Okay, there's the first one off. And the others are a little easier. Now I am going to keep one mount on because I use this mount for the one that is facing towards me, and these cameras are going to be facing forward and back. Now I think I'm good with that. So there's my little screw clamp off. Now I think it's about time we open the box and had a look to see what exactly we've got. So as you can see, it comes in a nice little box. These cameras are quite small in size. Not even taken them out, not even looked at the instructions. I'm obviously not going to do that. Oops, that doesn't come out like that. Watch me drop this everywhere. They can poke through. I think that's the best way, isn't it? So yeah, work it out on the fly. That's what we do on the roads, isn't it? So yeah, we've got a couple of cameras. They're obviously going to go through there. Not actually sure where it stores the files. There's got to be an area where you put an SD card in. Just put these through here. As you can see, unboxing the Ashley way. So we've got a couple of cameras. I'm just going to put them down to the side a second. We've got a couple of mounts, looks as though a connector cable, and what have we got in here? Some more fastenings and stuff. So I'm going to get on with putting this together, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so I've put the main pieces of the camera together, and it's quite well put together. I've detached the back piece, but effectively you sit the camera in its little holder. Effectively there's a couple of screws here which are waterproof, and you put the SD card in there, so it looks pretty good. So I'm going to get it mounted to the bike. You've got a couple of cables coming off, one that goes to your power bank obviously, and one that goes to the rear camera. Now I'm not exactly how sure and how waterproof it's going to be with this plugged into a power bank. I have got myself a waterproof power bank, but whether or not that's the best option, I might have to invest in a waterproof bag. We'll see, but let's get it fitted first. Well, that looks pretty secure for now, not bad at all. I'm just going to show you how that's gone in. It does look a little high, but like I said, it's easy to adjust, so I'm going to adjust that after. And then one of the cables feeds down to the back seat, and the other one is going to go to the power bank. Let's get that one fitted. This next one just clamps onto the underside of your seat rail. Let's have a little look. There's a little space for it there as well, but it's going to be pretty tight, so bear with me with this one. Might actually be an idea to take my seat out and fit it straight to that. Definitely easier. So that's all sorted. As you can see, it sits nicely under the saddle. It was a little tricky to get absolutely spot on, but it just needs tightening. To be honest, I did have to move the seat forward slightly on the post, well, the post forward slightly on the seat, just so I could accommodate it where I needed to. If I had it further up, it didn't have the adjustability to then twist to get level, but it looks pretty good now. Okay, that looks pretty good. All I've got to do now is route the cables. You can affix the cables to the bike with these little strips that come with the kit. Let's see how good these are. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. Now I'm just going to show you how it's been routed. So we've got the main unit camera here. That's okay. We've still got the wire spare for the power bank, but I've routed it down the side of the head tube. I'm just going to move the bike out, and as you can see, the clear connectors are pretty good. And then I've put a couple more down at the bottom of the seat post, and I've literally just wound it round, put it behind my light, and then it goes straight into the unit. So it all looks pretty neat. Now let's have a little look to see what the app works like. So here we are with the app. Let's have a little look to see what goes on. I might have to plug the camera in. Right, allow while using the app, that's fine. Connect a device on a local network, no, don't want to do that. Access your photos, yeah, I'm happy with that. It looks as though we've got some settings. Right, let's get this powered up and see whether we can get it working. Like I said, I do have a waterproof power bank, but I'm still a little wary of this connector being out in the open if it's absolutely lashing down. So we're gonna have to see what goes on with that. Like I said, I might have to get a waterproof bag. You can get a little one that just sits on the top, which would be ideal. For now, that can go in my seat. I think you turn it on like that. Right, don't know what the password is. Give us a second. Like most things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I had to change some settings, but it looks as though I've got in. Let's have a little look at the resolution. You get 2K front and you get 1080p at the back. Loop recording, I'm going to stick on for 3 minutes, that's my normal setting. Mic volume, date and time, watermark text. Don't really want any watermark text, to be fair. We'll see though. Date and time. I'm going to switch mine off. That's just for my recording. But it looks as though there's some decent settings. Update time, that does it straight from your phone. Let's have a little look at the cameras. Okay, pretty good. What's that looking like? That needs twisting round a little bit, that one at the back. But the front one does look pretty decent. Okay, let's get these cameras all sorted in the correct position. You can take the little stickies off now. That front one looks pretty good and straight. Let's just adjust this one a little. Which way round do we want to go? So the INNOVV brand on the camera needs to be right at the top, and that's how you know it is pretty level. Probably says that in the instructions, but sorted it now. Okay, so that's all connected and all sorted. What I want to just think of just for a second though is what benefits could this have? Well, what you can do is set this up as a rear screen only, and when you're riding down the road you can have your phone set up on your handlebar and you can use this as a rear view camera if you like, and I think that's a pretty good little feature. Yes, there's always a place for the shoulder checks and communication with people around. However, this may suit some people with limited mobility. So that will do with that for today. What I am going to do going forward is take this out for a test ride and see exactly how this rear view camera for a bike copes in the real world. Thanks a lot for watching, keep safe, and I'll see you soon.